Okay, everybody, welcome to today's gathering. We will be doing a very powerful meditation. Bob will be leading. It will be very powerful because we are having the Lionsgate today, and not only that, we are having the new moon. So these energies will help us to manifest whatever we are focusing on during the meditation. That will manifest it, so it can happen faster. So in today's meditation, we will be working with 12 etheric crystals. And as we call on the crystals, they will spiral up to the North Pole. So energy doesn't travel in straight line. It always goes spiraling or wave or wave. And up at the North Pole, they will form this formation. It's called the Arcturian Tree of Life. And the Tree of Life is a galactic blueprint for creation of this reality. You may be familiar with the Jewish Tree of Life, which has 10 spheres in it. So the Jewish Tree of Life originates from Torah. Torah is a sacred text written in Hebrew language. And Hebrew language is an ancient galactic language. And the entire text is code, and each letter, word, and sentence it's a code. So it is very powerful. So the 10th sphere Tree of Life was given to humanity for life, for creation of reality in 3rd dimension. Now, because we are on the path to 5th dimension, the Arcturians have added 2 additional spheres. It will be the second one from the top in the middle and the second one from the bottom. Once we are in the 5th dimension, this formation will change again. Here you can see that there are columns and there are triads. This diagram represents the creation of reality and soul's evolutionary journey. At the bottom, you have the Lago Pueblo. That's the sound foundation for this 3rd dimensional reality. On top, we have the Mount Fuji and the connection to the crown chakra and source. So this Tree of Life is used both for personal and planetary healing. And in today's meditation, we will be visualizing it not only above North Pole, but also within our individual body. This on the picture, you see a 2-dimensional image. But when you visualize it, you need to visualize it as a multidimensional and holographic structure. It represents different stages of the divine mind. And the idea is to use it and live it. And so Giuliano said that the Tree of Life is a healing planetary force. Now, when you look at it, you will see that the different etheric crystals have different meanings. You can find more information on Group of 40 website, where I got what I will be just reading for you. I'm covering it today because we never really had an opportunity to cover it with our groups in neither one of our sister cities. So I think this is a good opportunity to explain it, and we record it, and then you will have a recording. By the way, I have been working with David Miller and Group of 40 creating videos. So I would like to invite you to go to the YouTube and look up the Group of 40 channel. There's a lot of YouTube videos which are really helpful and will help you to go deeper into all these different topics and healing technologies. So the purpose of these etheric crystals, which we have downloaded with Arcturians and which are all duplicates from the original crystal at Arcturian Lake and Arcturus, the main purpose is to download them into the earth, and so they can assist with the earth meridians, because as you know, because of what humanity has done, the earth meridians are damaged and blocked. So we have been creating new meridian pathways. So one of the reasons why we have the crystals located below the ground is to assist the meridians. The other reason is to use them in planetary healing. And once we elevate them all and place them in this formation of Tree of Life above the North Pole, that's the highest healing we can do. And we're gonna do that today. So at the top of the sphere, you have Mount Fuji. And this crystal holds energy of life forces from Lemuria, which we have now been, which now have been unblocked. It is an ancient crystal containing great secrets of light and ancient knowledge of the planet. It has a connection to the great grandmothers and grandfathers. So all the aspects of the sacred triangle are represented in this diagram. The galactics, the ascended masters, and the native peoples of the land. The second from above is the Boden sea crystal, which is located in a lake. This crystal provides new information, new codes, new structures, and new dynamics into the Earth's ley lines, and allow us access to new information. This one is guided by Chief White Eagle, and Mount Fuji is then overseen by Metatron. Lake Moraine on the left, that's Canada. This crystal contains quantum etheric energy activation light, which can bypass the normal laws of linear times and space and cause and effect. Mount Shasta, the combination of the crystal, the presence of the galactic Kachina, and the imprint of the Arcturian Stargate means that Mount Shasta has become a powerful ascension point. It also gives us an easy connection to our soul power and soul mission. And our etheric crystals in Taos and Santa Fe are duplicas of Mount Shasta. Volcan Poas, Costa Rica. This crystal is linked to the great attractor force. The great attractor force pulls and pushes galaxies into different directions. And in our next Zoom meeting, we will be working with the great attractor force. Montserrat in Spain, it's a holy site. It holds sacred energy. It works with holy light. And the etheric crystal in Fairhope, Alabama is a duplica of Montserrat crystal. Grosse Valley in Australia, this crystal connects with the rainbow serpent energy, which is the feminine goddess energy. It has the connection to the Aborigines. Lake Taupo represents, it's New Zealand. It represents wealth and prosperity. And we work with this crystal whenever we work with the entire network of planetary cities of light. Barranca del Cobre in Copper Canyon is a direct connection to Alano. Lago Puelo, Argentina. This crystal represents hidden knowledge and hidden esoteric knowledge. And the keys to the unlocking of inner codes are here. Serra de Bocaina in the bottom above Lago Puelo. This represents the connection between third and 15th mansion. Did I mention
Istanbul?
Istanbul, yeah, I didn't. So Istanbul represents the hidden knowledge. It represents the ancient secret schools and societies which had to go into hiding. And now you can see the pathways between these 12 crystals. We was asked to choose a path we would represent. So each city of light represents one of these paths. I have, on behalf of Taos City of Light, chosen the path number 22, which connects Montserrat with Mount Shasta. So Mount Shasta is the loving kindness and compassion for the earth. It is the ability which the native people have to connect with Mother Earth. And we connected with Montserrat, with the holy sacred energy, with the teachings of Joshua. Amrit has chosen path 23, which connects Montserrat with Istanbul. So they are also focusing on the sacred, holy energy of Montserrat, which also represents balance, harmony, and messianic consciousness, which is the unified consciousness, this universal consciousness, unity consciousness. And she connects with Istanbul, this hidden knowledge which will be revealed. And Bob has chosen path 19, which connects once again Montserrat with Lake Moraine, which is the understanding, knowledge, and reason. So these are the paths we have chosen. We didn't know what path the other ones was choosing, but you can see There are no coincidences. We all chose to go from the core of the tree of life out. So we all start from Montserrat, from this sacred energy, and go in different paths. Now it will be up to each of you what this path will represent for you. So this was just a brief introduction. Before we go to the meditations, do we have any questions?
So do we need to pick a path, or we can just like be in the energies?
No, the paths are what we chose to embody as a city of light. So each city of light embodies one path. We didn't work with it in the past. This is the first time I'm introducing it to you. And so all you need to do is to remember this formation. We will be visualizing it above North Pole, and we will be visualizing it within our own energy field.
Okay, great. Thanks for that clarity.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us the roots again, the numbers again. 27.
22 for Taos, 23 for Santa Fe, and 19 for Fairhope.
Okay.
So each city of light within group of 40 chose different paths to embody. And most of them, many of them have duplicates of these etheric crystals downloaded in their cities of light. So before I know Bob has some surprise for you. Will you be reciting a poem?
Yeah, let me just get what I wrote down here. Yeah, and I would like to share two things with you. This was a channeling and a meditation I got this morning. And this was a channeling or a message from Sanat Kumara. Everybody is familiar with Sanat Kumara?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And
no, but who is Sanat Kumara?
Sanat Kumara. Sanat Kumara is an Arcturian elder, and he is considered the great master from Venus. And he has assisted humanity from the lighter realms longer than any other master. He is considered very ancient, and he is considered also the planetary logos for the earth. Of course, Sanat Kumara also oversees this galaxy. He's a prime overseer. And Sanat Kumara said the following. He said, you and the group are postured to be immersed in these new energies coming from the galactic portals that came through the beginning with the harmonic convergence and are now manifesting. The 8-8 portal is opening and bringing with it this alignment with the star Sirius, creating a wonderful synergy with this planet and the stars in your galaxy. This portal is an invitation to go within to connect with the ecstasy and the joy that you all carry. This is your birthright, your divine essence that is covered by a mask of negativity, doubt, fear, and the programming of your dimension. This mask or covering has diminished your light and your soul's expression. And I want to use the metaphor of the 8-8 or the lion's gate, because you know that the lioness, the mother lion, cares for her young. The mother lion watches over them, defends them even with her own life, and feeds and protects them. She has also created a window by showing you how to go about embracing your reality now. Like the mother lion, you must nurture your soul and your spirit by allowing yourself to enter the portal of your heart to find the essence of who you are, the heart of the lion, the love it shows and how it protects its younger ones. This love will kindle your love for humanity and for yourself. So this was Asana Kimura's message, and I came up with a poem, very short poem, and it's as follows. Allow your heart to crack open like a rainbow crystal. There is your rainbow presence, connecting you with the beautiful essence of all other beings. Feel the essence of all the animals, humans and plants. Feel the light essence of the stars and their wisdom. Sense the consistency of joy and freedom. Feel the beauty of all beings, their true essence. A lion's mother always defends her children. She would do anything. The gate of a lion opens up when there is a pure fire, wisdom to go through. It is the wildness of fires to transform all that does not serve you any longer. The lion's energy runs and burns. It consumes. But in defense for the children, providing for their food, hunting on the way, connecting in love, feeling it all, receiving the pure essence of light and love.
And look, there's 8 of us.
Very special.
That was so
Thank you,
beautiful.
everybody, for
Bob.
coming.
You're welcome.
That was so beautiful.
Okay. Are you ready for the meditation? Okay, here we go. This is a meditation from David Miller's book, Biorelativity, Planetary Healing Technologies. We will be downloading messages from Alano and the Arcturian Stargate into the Earth's subconscious. Juliano will be our guide for this meditation. We acknowledge the original caretakers of this land, the First Nations people, and we pay our respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. We will now chant the Kadosh mantra 3 times to bring us into a more intense focus and unity for our work together today. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sevanyo. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sevanyo. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sevanyo. Let us recalibrate our aura into the shape of the cosmic egg. And we ask Alano to send quantum omega light to coat our cosmic egg with a new light. Alano now sends down the violet transmuting light and distributes it to each of us. This quantum light will enable us to accelerate this group's consciousness, energy, cohesiveness, and coherency. This light will help us to utilize all of the Arcturian spiritual planetary tools. The earth has been manifesting what has been downloaded into her subconscious. As you already know, this downloading contains some pretty powerful programs. Some of these programs have to do with the end times, some with world wars, some with world domination. But there are other programs that have to do with Shangri-La, fifth dimensional energies, and planetary cities of light. There is a definite process through which we can begin to download higher energy programs into the Earth's subconscious. The personal subconscious can also be accelerated by using higher quantum light. In the same way, change in Earth's subconscious can also be accelerated through the use of quantum light and also through the use of higher extraplanetary sources. There are other higher planetary messages coming in from Arcturus, for example, that the Earth can receive and that can be downloaded into her subconscious. There are messages coming from the Pleiades, from the central sun, and from the moon planet Alano that can be received and downloaded into the Earth's subconscious. If these messages are received and downloaded with the highest integrity and from the highest sources, they can supersede some of the drama-filled lower energies that are seemingly dominating the Earth at this time. In order to receive these messages, the Arcturian Tree of Life can be activated on the Earth to be a fifth dimensional antenna. This fifth dimensional holographic antenna can be used to receive these messages, and then these messages can be downloaded into the Earth, following the path of the Tree of Life. A message will come in at the top of the formation and then go through all of the 12 etheric crystals before being downloaded and manifested into the Earth. Now, please visualize the 12 etheric crystals around the planet. Visualize them rising and spiraling up, forming the Arcturian Tree of Life. As you visualize the Tree of Life, hold the image in your energy field. And now let us call upon the etheric crystals resting below Taos, Santa Fe, and Fairhope. We programmed these 3 crystals to work in unison with the 12 main crystals and to assist in downloading the messages we will be working with today in our sister cities. And we begin. Juliano is working with our group energy. At the top of the Arcturian Tree of Life is the sphere known as Mount Fuji. Let us connect to the energy of that top crystal of Mount Fuji. Juliano is also connecting with that crystal now, connecting that sphere with Alano, a 5th dimensional moon planet close to the central sun. There is a corridor link now between Alano and Mount Fuji. We will meditate together as we receive the following messages for the Earth from the moon planet Alano. The first message is that planet Earth can balance dualities for higher evolution. The moon planet Alano says to the Earth, Earth, you can balance all polarities and dualities for higher evolution. Now, look at the top of the Tree of Life to receive that message for yourself. Tell yourself, I can balance these dualities for higher evolution. I can balance these polarities for higher evolution. This is so beautiful. The Earth receiving this message from another planetary system. The language by which one planet communicates to another is not verbal. Juliano is transcribing the energy into words. Alano's messages for the Earth are: Earth can balance dualities for higher evolution. Earth can hold more 5th dimensional energy and light because there are now so many starseeds on the planet. The rapid acceleration of change will lead to a higher evolutionary shift for humankind. The energy of biorelativity grows stronger and stronger between humanity and the Earth. And so Earth needs to know that she is now ready to receive and work with the energy of biorelativity. There is a second message coming through from the moon planet Alano. Earth, you can hold more 5th dimensional energy and light because you have so many starseeds on you now. This energy message is coming through the top of the Arcturian Tree of Life. And now it is moving down to all of the spheres. As it travels down into all of the spheres, it goes down into the planet. As this message moves about the planet, you can tell yourself in terms of your own personal tree of life, I am able to receive and hold fifth dimensional light because I am a starseed. The next message coming from Alano is this. Rapid acceleration of change will lead to a higher evolutionary shift for humankind. One piece of explanation is needed here. Earth is very aware of and very involved with humankind. Earth as a spirit, as a planetary being, is very aware of the human species and with what the human species is doing. Earth knows that the outcome of her evolution as a planet is inextricably linked to human evolution. Earth, in essence, needs human beings to assist her in her evolution. At the same time, human beings need to work with and communicate with the Earth for their evolution. For your own personal tree of life, please affirm, I am connected to and participating in the evolution of higher consciousness for humanity. One more message is coming through from the moon planet Alano. The energy of biorelativity grows stronger and stronger between humanity and the Earth. This means that humanity's telepathic abilities to communicate with the Earth for a higher good, for the resolution of dualities, is improving and getting stronger. Earth needs to know this. Earth needs to receive that message, just as you need to receive that message for yourself. You can use the energy of biorelativity that has been downloaded into your subconscious, saying, I can use the energy of biorelativity to communicate effectively with the Earth. Earth needs to know that she is now ready to receive and work with the energy of biorelativity. Some have asked how to send a message to the Earth's subconscious. All you need to do is to put your thoughts into the top of the Arcturian Tree of Life. And then that message will be transmitted through all the appropriate spheres and sources to the planetary and personal subconscious, and into the subconscious of our cities of light. Juliano is now connecting us with the Arcturian Stargate. The Arcturian Stargate is the portal that allows you to leave an incarnational cycle. You can only leave the incarnational cycle after you have graduated and learned your earth lessons, or through grace, such as from ascension, when you have a rapid acceleration and can complete the process of going through the Stargate. The Stargate, then, is a portal for human evolution that provides transportation to other higher places in the galaxy. The Arcturian Stargate is also a spirit being, just as Gaia is a spirit. The Arcturian Stargate is a spiritual place, a spiritual energy. Now, the Stargate is sending energy to the Earth. The Arcturian Stargate is opening a special portal to the Earth to receive star seeds. This alignment will facilitate the ascension for all star seeds who have permission to pass through the Stargate if they so wish. For your own planetary tree of life, you can now say, I am in alignment with the energy of the Arcturian Stargate. Alignment with the Stargate means higher light. It means that higher energy is coming to these places. Those people who are receiving and working with this energy can have a more rapid evolution, a more rapid acceleration, because that is what each of you really wants. You want to accelerate and evolve as quickly as possible. The next affirmation is the energy from the Arcturian Stargate will accelerate my evolution. For the Earth, the same message applies. The energy from the Arcturian Stargate will accelerate the Earth's evolution. And the same message applies to our cities of light. The energy from the Arcturian Stargate will accelerate evolution of our 3 sister cities of light. And so it shall be. All of the etheric crystals are now returning into their resting positions. Please take a moment to center yourself again. Become aware of your breathing, aware of your energy field, and slowly come back into the current present now. Thank you very much for participating in this wonderful meditation.
Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
Bob, that was so beautiful. Can you do a favor and maybe type all of those affirmations in the chat? Because I'd like to write them down.
I can send you all the transcript.
Yeah.
Along
great.
Along with the description of the Tree of Life energy. So I can send you a package.
Thank you.
And Joe joined
Yeah,
us.
thank you so much. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And when you said that to Alana,
Bill's got his lion picture.
What did you say, Mike?
I said, when you say you're going to send that to Alana, are you going to send it to all of us?
I will send it to all
good.
of you. I will send you to all members in our 3 sister cities. Including Emmy.
Emmy.
Well, you are a member of our 3 sister cities, right?
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I almost fell asleep, Bob. The energy was so intense.
It was a great meditation. Thank you, Ariana. You're for writing up a lot of that, taking care of that. It was beautiful.
I think the Tree of Life will stay in my energy field forever.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Right. And, Ariana brought up a very good point, and that is that, the Cities of Light, one of our charters is to actually work on a path and and really connect with that particular path and try to understand the path and try to find a way of using the path in our meditations. And this was a great example of that. Using the Tree of Life and bringing that into our reality, because it's a complicated piece of information that the Arcturians, I think, just from my experience, I think we need to use it more.
Yeah.
It's going to facilitate planetary healing, and also it's going to facilitate the manifestation of the Omega very well. So it's really important.
Anybody would like to share?
Wow. Just wow. That's a lot of great new downloads into our energy fields to help us with our work.
Anybody listen to last night's lecture?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Bob?
Yes, I thought it was excellent. Very well.
So Juliana was talking about that Earth is at the end of the stage 1 development, which represents living in certain dimension. We all know what it means. And it's ready to go to the stage 2 development, which represents living in peace, balance, and harmony. That means when people live in this state, they are communicating telepathically with the planet, and there are no earthquakes, no volcanoes, no pandemics. But because of the political situation, there is a blockage, and Earth can't move from the stage 1 to the stage 2. So there will be an assistance so we can remove the blockage. So these kind of exercises we are doing is assisting exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
So move on to the higher evolutionary level. And every planet is going through this evolutionary level.
Yeah. And one of the things that I was struck with, which is so important when we do this work, is particularly when we start thinking about the evolution of the species of the Homo sapiens to the next level, is doing our own personal work, is embodying the characters and the traits and the characteristics that we want to see in the next, the next evolutionary species. So, and using the Tree of Life and all the different qualities and characteristics like we did in the meditation is so profoundly important, for us to embody that and to find that balance within ourselves. And I think this alignment with Sirius and the 8-8 is another way of going within us, and to find that balance and to connect with the unconditional love that we are in our true essence and who we truly are, so we can bring that out into the into the collective, because it's really, this is also a time of the new moon, which is also bringing, is also connecting with the collective. And I think there's no other better way of doing that than if we connect with our own selves and figure out, you know, who we really are beyond the masks and the covering, and move into a higher vibration. And we're here to help humanity, and it's embodying all those characteristics. So anyway, that's what I was left with, and how important it is.
Very well said, Bob.
Yeah, it's not a vision or an abstraction of the evolution of species. We have to embody it and become it and model it. And this is a great meditation for that, really. It's great. Thank you.
Very well said, Bob.
Yeah.
So if I could add something, having a problem with my video, I think doing that work that Bob is talking about, that we all know we have to do, is the only way to influence the collective in what we're going through. So
exactly,
that's my comment around that. Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I call that my Walmart spirituality, where you have to embody it day to day, Walmart, anywhere. If we're not living it, it's part of us. I just got off the mountain in Cloudcroft last night. We had our gathering of circles for since when I went down Tuesday, and then I left last night, got back late, and then I go back again Monday. I've got a doctor's appointment Monday, but I go back to Cloudcroft for Vision Quest, and the magic has been unbelievable. We're glad today. It's just, people are just, normally I'm having people drop, but everybody's coming in feeling this call to be connected, if you will, because the Vision Quest to me is about sitting there connecting with Mother Earth, connecting with nature, and connecting with ourselves, and that's what they're going to be doing. So it's just a beautiful time. I mean, it just different words about it, whether you talk about indigenous or you talk about group of 40 or Buddhist or whatever, it's all coming together in big ways.
Right. That's great.
It is coming together, and I think everybody who has shared today has just, I feel all this awakening in me stronger and stronger. Thank you for sharing.
For me, I would like to thank Ariana for always, sure that we are all, updated, and we are all connected, and, in our own way, we can be, we can take part in this ascension process. Thank you also, Bob, for explaining, how we are going to perform our roles, as we go through this transition. What we do in this group, I'm always very grateful, because it helps me understand myself, and gives me a sense of purpose, and a bigger picture of where I'm going, and how I should live my life day to day to reach my destination. And for that, I thank everyone too, because all your energies for sure help each one of us realize our own purpose and destiny.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you said it so beautifully. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So we have been building up our energy work. We was connecting with Alano, which is close to the central sun. Then we connected with the central sun. Now we was working with this Arcturian Tree of Life. And next time we will be working with the great attractor force, which is a place outside of this galaxy, which is the force which makes everything work in this universe. So we bring that energy into our cities of light. And I don't know where we go from there. That's beyond my imagination. We'll see.
Spirit will guide you.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for coming and participating. I'm sure we have all several worldwide events lined up, meditations. There's so many of them today. Keep shining.
Bye, Ariana. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Nice seeing you.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Blessings to all.
Blessings to all of you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Ariana.
Bye.
Thank you.